students, how are you doing? I am Miss Nabila. This is English Grade 4 lesson. This program is brought to you by City Government of Addis Ababa Education Bureau with collaboration at this media network. Students, today we are going to learn about contracted form words. Before that, let us revise our previous lesson. Students, do you remember our previous lesson and the title? And what was it? Bravo, students. Even before we closed last time class, I gave you homework even. I hope you all have finished your activity. So, what was our previous topic? The previous topic was complete sentences and punctuation marks. Punctuation marks. This was our previous lesson. When we come to complete sentences, sentences are a group of words that gives the full and the complete thought. That's the definition of sentence. When we come to punctuation marks are marks that give a meaning for complete sentences. That's the used to them. When we come to sentences, we can classify the sentences by their structure, like declarative, interrogative, and also imperative, and also exclamatory sentences. When we come to these sentences, we can use different punctuation mark to show what sentence structure it is. Like, this is called full stop. Question mark. And also exclamatory marks. Exclamatory mark. When we come to full stop, it's called period, and we can use full stop for declarative sentences. Declarative sentence. When we come to question mark, we can use the two interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences, and also it's called question sentences. When we come to exclamatory mark, we can use both exclamatory sentences and imperative sentences. Imperative and exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences. These are how we can use punctuation markers with sentences and how we are going to use. This was our previous lesson. How to use punctuation markers for even sentences. This was our previous lesson. Students, today we are going to learn about contracted form of words, contracted word of forms. After this lesson, students can able to contract some new words, and they are going to make their shorter forms. This is today's lesson. Let us write the topic. Contracted form. Contracted form of words. When we come to contracted form, as a definition, contracted form, it means shortened form of words. We can combine two words, not only one word. We can combine two words each other, and we can make it as a short forms. When we come to here, we can use different words and other, sometimes verb, sometimes a noun, sometimes whatever. We can sometimes even pronoun. We can use them with other form of words. Let me show you. For example, when we come to easily pronoun, how many pronouns do we know, students? We will learn about pronoun. Pronouns are words that replace noun, we said. So, for example, here we can mention, let us write some pronoun words like you, they, we, I, she, he, it. So, when we come to these pronoun words, let us combine with verb to be. So, the uppers is called plural pronoun, so we are going to use plural verb to be. You are, they are, we are, I am, she is, he is, it is. This is the normal form of words. Let us make it their shortened and contracted form. You, we are going to use apostrophe, and let us cancel a. You are. Let us continue. They, here is apostrophe, punctuation apostrophe, and re. They are. They are. Let us continue. We are. We are. Let us continue. I am. Am. Next students. And let us continue with she. She is. She is. Let us continue with he. His. Let us continue with it is. It's. Look, students, these are contracted forms. Both of these are pronouns. These are verb to be. Look, when they are combined each other, they make contracted and shortened forms like that. You are, they are, we are, I am, she's, his, it is. This is a contracted form of verb to be. Let me show you with other verb to have. So here it is. You have, because this is plural. You have, we have, I have. This is a singular, but we are using what? Have. She has. He has. So, when we come to here easily, you, here is, you have. They have. Like this. We have. We are making contracted form like this. And I have. And when we come to here, so here is she plus has, easily contracted form. She, apostrophe, S. He, here is S easily, and it has. Here is how we can make it shortened form or contracted form of these words. You can use different words as a contracted forms. Let me show you something, students. Some words like do not, is not, are not, not. So these are verb to do and does. Here is not, or not, and am not. Let me show you how we are making this term short. Do not. Here is the place of that you are going to use apostrophe. do not, do not, don't, we can say, does not, doesn't. Here is N, and here is your apostrophe. Does not. Look, students, let us continue. Is not, is not, is not, is not. Here is are not. Here is contracted form, are not. Here is am not. This is how we can make it verb to do, and verb to be with their contracted form. Let us continue. Students, we can make shorter even verb to have with interrelated with pronouns and with different words. You can make it their shorter forms. This is called contracted and also shortened forms of words. Let me give you activity 1 and let us practice together. Rewrite the sentences with contracted form of words. I cannot find my pencil. 2, please don't touch that. They are building house. Here is 4. He will not be late. Students, these are 5 questions. You can practice them and you can rewrite these sentences by using the correct contracted form of words. I will be here and I'll give you correction and we'll practice together. I'll give you 2 minutes to practice all of them. We'll be back. Hello, students. I'm back again. I hope you all have finished the activities. Let us practice together. So here is the first question is, I cannot find my pencil. I cannot find my pencil. Here is the shortened form and the contracted form. You can choose the first here. Here is cannot. Cannot. When you rewrite this sentence, let me show you. I can't find my pencil. Look, students, I cannot find my pencil. Question number 2. Please do not touch that. Please do not touch that. Easily, please. We are going to contract do not. This is verb to be. Do not touch that. Here is a student. Please don't touch that. Question number 3. They are building house. They are building house. Here it is. We are going to contract this one. They are building house. They are building house. Easily, you can say they are building house. With shortened and contracted form is they are. Here is he will not be late. He will not be late. Easily, he won't. Here is he won't be late. He won't be late. Here is the contracted and the shortened form of words. So let me read once. I can't find my pencil. Please don't touch that. They are building house and he won't be late. This is activity 1. Let me give you one more and let us practice together. That is not the right answer. I will help you with your homework. Three. You would love this movie. 4. They have just arrived. 5. Let us play a game. Students, this is activity 2. Here is 5 questions. You can practice and rewrite the questions. Again, only the contracted words. Find them first. I will be here. I'll give you 2 minutes for these questions and I will come back and we'll practice together. Hello students, I'm back again. I hope you all have finished the activities. Let us start and practice together. So here is your instruction. Rewrite the sentence with contracted form of words. This is your instruction. So the first one is, that is not the right answer. That is not the right answer. Here is the contracted form of words here. We can pick that. That is not the right answer. That is not the right answer. Question number 2. I will not help you with your homework. I will not help with you with your homework. Here is the underlined word, will not. Easily we can change this. I won't help you with your homework. I will not help you with your homework. Question number 3. You would love this movie. You would love this movie. This is the contracted form we are going to change with so easily. You would love this movie. You would love this movie. Here is I want, here is not. Question number 4. They have just arrived. They have just arrived. Easily. They, apostrophe, VE, they have just arrived. They have just arrived. They have just arrived. 5. Let us play a game. Here is let, apostrophe, is, play a game. Let us play a game. That is the contracted form of let us. Here is they have. Let me read once. That is not the right answer. That is not the right answer. I won't help you with your homework. You would love this movie. You would love this movie. They have just arrived. They have just arrived. Let us play a game. Let us play a game. This is activity 2, and these are contracted form of words with including with the sentence. This is today's lesson. Students, let us summarize today's lesson. Students, what is the topic of today? What we learned today? The topic is contracted form of words. And as a definition, we say contracted form of words is another name, shortened, a short form of words. When we come to contracted form of words, we are going to combine 2 words. What we said? 2 words. Pronoun with verbs, with noun, with related with things. But easily we are making short form of words. Let me show you. For example, here like can, could, would. Even these are auxiliary words. Must. For example, let us mention this, should. And let us make short form of these words. Like, for example, note. For example, we can even use would not, must not. So let us make these words their short form of words. Can, can't, could, could not. Could not. Here is would not. Must not. Here is shouldn't. Look, students, here is a form of words with to make negative these words by you combine these auxiliaries with what? Not, to make negative form of words. And the next, let me show you some words with combined with have. We can use would with have easily. For example, would apostrophe here. Would have. I would have to. I would love to. Sometimes we say would as to show what we like I would have. I would have. We can use even must and should. For example, we can use as a negative like before must not, should not. This is a negative form of these words. Let us continue. And sometimes we can use some verb to be words like will, was not, easily, want. Easily, what we can make it say? Want. This is the short forms of these words. And also we will see even some words like pronoun words related with what? Some other verb to be's. It is, we are, and also these are an example of these words like will not, want, will not. And also we will learn about do and does, was not, easily don't, and does not. Easily, we can make this shortened and contracted form of words, mostly with verb to be, verb to do, and verb to have words with their contracted forms with negative form of words. Students, this is today's lesson. I hope you all are enjoyed and understood the lesson. Let me give you some questions and you can practice even your home these questions. Parents and guardians, please help them to practice these activities at home together. Let me write, students, don't forget to copy in your notebook these questions. Home, work, write the correct contracted form of words. Here is students. We are I will not. Here is she has for did not 5 I have 6 he is. Students, here is 6 questions. We are, I will not, she has, did not, I have, and he is. These are 6 questions. Let me write and let me give you one question from one of them. For example, here is did not, did not. Like this, make them and contract this question. Let me give you 1 minute to copy these questions, and we are about to close today's lesson. Okay, students, this is your homework. I hope you are going to do these questions your home. Students, we will see the next time. Goodbye, students.